What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Sub-Urban Nerd. This is the channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news, and you can smell what the West is cooking. If you don't know, this is a review of The Fast and Furious featuring Hobbs and Shaw, and this will be the most electrifying review that you will see as of today. So if you don't know, this movie is starring my man Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Jason the Smooth Cat Statham. Sorry, slipped a little bit. But also it's starring Idris the Black Superman Elba, and also, if we cannot forget, it's Vanessa the sexy kick-ass Kirby. Now, if you guys were wondering what this movie is like, I'll give you my first impressions. This movie was crazy. It was insane. It was all over the place, and I loved it. The movie had everything you expect a Fast and Furious movie to have. It had action. It had sexy. It had nonsense. It had cars. It had... I don't even know what else to add to this, but I'll tell you one thing only. If you were wondering what the plot was, I've got this one thing to tell you. It doesn't matter what the plot is when it comes to a Fast and Furious movie. You know why? Because you're not here for the plot. You're not here for the story. What you're here is for the action. And this movie has plenty of action. And I'll tell you one thing right now. This movie has some cameos by some certain people that you will not forget once you see them. And I think you might see them in later iterations or sequels to this movie. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. '90s, when the Arnold Schwarzenegger, the twins, and all those other things, Last Action Hero, everything you thought you loved about the '90s action films, this has it in spades, and more, and more, and more. This movie was from everywhere, from London to LA to Dubai to Ukraine to Hawaii. Ooh la la la! I don't give a damn, but this movie was fun. This movie had so much damn fun with themselves. They did not take this movie seriously. Idris Elba himself was saying some corny ass lines, but he committed to it. His story, probably the weakest thing of this movie. But at the same time, you love seeing him. He was a great bad guy. And I hope to see him in later movies. But you know what? You never know with these things. I'll tell you this. Helen Mirren, I wish she was my mom. Yes, I do. Because she could get me out of anywhere, anything, and anyone. I don't know if I want to be out of anyone but my mom, but I'll just go back to that. This movie, tell you right now, the plot, it had weaknesses because you did not understand why were these people doing this? Why did they want to eradicate the human? Why did they only put all the cybernetics in one man instead of making an army of these people? You don't know, but except you loved the fight. When he went against The Rock and Jason Statham, oh my god, he actually kicked their asses, and it was fun watching it. The banter between the two of them, it was amazing. They had some of the funniest lines I've ever heard. They went back and forth just like they did in the last Fast and Furious movie, but even more and more and more. And I loved it. You're gonna love this. And everything about when they go to the family. If you thought Dominic Toretto was all about the family, forget Dominic Toretto. This dude, The Rock, and his family is a legit family. And you know, Jason Statham and his sister, they were kick-ass family. This movie did better Fast and Furious than Fast and Furious did. And I loved it. And I know I'm saying a word too damn much, but this movie, I'll tell you right now, if you like the Fast and Furious movies, if you love watching those movies, no matter what nonsense happened in this movie is for you. For you. And the cameos between these people, and I'm telling you, there's two main people. When you see them, you're gonna be dying your ass off. One main person, I'm not gonna give a little bit too much, but let's say he likes red. That's all I've got to say about that. Now, as far as compared to these other Fast and Furious movies, when I go in there, I give a little leeway. Why? Because when I go into this movie, I know it's over the top action. I know it's something that doesn't make sense. You know why? Because look at Vin Diesel. How do you jump a car from one highway over to the other way, slam through the window, catching someone mid-air, and not come away with a broken-ass body? How do you have a car that's chasing a plane down a runway for 20-something movies without it running out of highway? I don't know, but I'll tell you right now, it's Fast and Furious, and it makes no sense. But I tell you, that's why this movie works, because it's in the same world of the Fast and Furious, and nothing matters. Physics don't matter. A building drops on someone, it doesn't matter. Someone, The Rock pulling a Steve Rogers with a chain holding a helicopter, it doesn't matter. He's not superhuman, but he is in this movie, and so is Jason Statham, and that's what you come to see this movie for. And I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna give this movie a grade, and if you don't believe what the grade I'm gonna give it, I was going to give it a B+, but instead, I will give it an A-. Why? Because I look at it compared to all these other Fast and Furious movies, all these other nonsense actions, and though you don't really care, you enjoy it all the way through. If you like this type of movie. So that's my grade, an A-, and you're gonna love this, and I put as much action as I could, and I'm sweating my ass off in this room with the heat off, but except I don't care, because I'm trying to give you the most electrifying review that you will see as of today. So thank you for watching this video. Remember to put those likes down, because this is a lot of work to keep this energy up. Remember to comment down below. Remember to subscribe. Remember to check out my last movie review. Check out my playlist movie review. Remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Suburban Nerd, and if you could smell what the West